This is Anne Raffaella Lupo, just 5 minutes old on the 16th of March.
Today is my birthday. I'm turning 27 years old. I've never had a problem with birthdays or getting older, and while I know 27 is by no means old, this is the first year that I feel the beginning of oldness. 25 can be young and irresponsible. 26 clings to 25 like they're the same number. But 27 looks like a woman to me. It's the age where I can say, this is who I am, this is the direction my life is taking, and these are the choices that I made that have led me here. But those are the really broad strokes. When I was about 13, we went on a family trip to Arizona and New Mexico. It's a classic American family road trip. Long hours in the car for letting thoughts trail endlessly over the new landscape. At dinner one night, my dad asked the table, "How do you see time?" It was one of those standout moments that sparked something in me unexpectedly. I felt relieved, because no one had ever talked about the possibility of seeing time before. What I didn't realize then, but I have since found out through some Googling, is that I definitely have synesthesia, the kind where you can see time. It's always been something like a track and field track, where January is the starting line, and depending on where I am in the year, the perspective changes. Every year I visit the same points of view. July is light blue, August is maroon, the summer takes up more space than any other time of the year. But then there's another perspective. It's years. It's my life from birth to death. I see it all laid out in one line graph. It's not a perfect slope, but I can see my entire life. I live well into my 90s. This is where I project my dreams, my long-term goals, and where I assemble the vision for what I'd like to experience in the remaining years before I die. This is also where I project my expectations for myself. What do I have to do, achieve, and accomplish by what general age to feel like I'm living a meaningful and worthy life? Which, now that I'm really sitting down and thinking about it, is such a weird concept because we really have not even the slightest semblance of control over those benchmarks, as much as we'd like to think we do. Last year on my birthday, I was just at the beginning of working my way out of the darkest depression I've ever experienced. I didn't recognize myself, and I didn't know if I'd ever feel happy or at peace again. So when my birthday rolled around, I wasn't sure if having a party was the right move. But my sisters insisted, and when the moment to sing happy birthday came around and the little cupcake with a candle in it came floating towards me, and all my closest friends were in a room singing that song, my only wish was to freeze time and capture that feeling in a bottle. It was joy. It was light. It was simply life. The last tattoo I got says, "You are here." I love it because it will always be true in a literal and metaphorical sense. Wherever I am, that's where I'll be. I am 27 years old.